The brethren have asked that I now speak to you. This has been a wonderful meeting. I hope that we long remember what we have heard. As I consider some of the problems people cause themselves by failing to look ahead, I think of a letter I clipped a long time ago from a newspaper. It was first published in England. I hope you'll pardon a bit of humor. I use it only to set the stage for what I wish to say. It appears that an English company owned a property in the West Indies. A violent storm damaged one of the buildings, and a man was sent to make repairs. Of his experience, he wrote the manager as follows: "Respected sir, when I got to the building, I found that the hurricane had knocked some bricks off the top. So I rigged up a beam with a pulley at the top of the building and hoisted up a couple of barrels of bricks. When I had fixed the building, there were a lot of bricks left over. I hoisted the barrel back up again and secured the line at the bottom, and then went up and filled the barrel with extra bricks. Then I went to the bottom and cast off the line. Unfortunately, the barrel of bricks was heavier than I was. And before I knew what was happening, the barrel started down, jerking me off the ground. I decided to hang on. And halfway up, I met the barrel coming down and received a severe blow on the shoulder. I then continued to the top, banging my head against the beam and getting my finger jammed in the pulley. When the barrel hit the ground, it burst at its bottom, allowing all the bricks to spill out. Now I was not heavier than the barrel, and so started down again at high speed. Halfway down, I met the barrel coming up and received severe injuries to my shins. When I hit the ground, I landed on the bricks, getting several painful cuts from the sharp edges. At this point, I must have lost my presence of mind. I let go of the line. The barrel then came down, giving me another heavy blow on the head and putting me in the hospital. I respectfully request sick leave. After hearing that, you wonder how anyone could be so thoughtless and short-sighted. And yet every day we see people whose lives become entangled and who are bumped and bruised because they failed to plan, to think, to consult with others, to follow the teachings of the gospel. I appreciate what has been said to the boys tonight of the Aaronic priesthood. And since they constitute a very substantial part of this congregation, boys whose lives are largely ahead of them, I also should like to speak to them. I should like to offer what I have chosen to call 4 B's for boys. They are: 1, be smart; 2, be fair; 3, be clean; 4, be true.